Hi, my name's John. If you're here watching my videos, tap the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. If you like my videos, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications for new videos. And at the end of the video, you can hit the icon in the center and also subscribe to my channel. Okay, good afternoon. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Jack of All Trades 402. The reason I put the number on the end is to make it, oh my nose is itching, is to make it searchable, because there are a lot of Jack of All Trades channels. What I mainly do on this channel is, you know, all my own work at home stuff. And I work on cars. I try mostly to work on my cars. I hate doing work at the house. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But anyway, I'm on my way to the shop. It's been a minute since I made a video. In fact, it's the third week in January already. And this is my second video of the year. My first video was because somebody drove up my driveway and parked in my driveway and went looking around all my stuff and took a toolbox off my welding trailer. But you know, there wasn't a whole lot of money taken, but you know, the thing is, money was taken, not money, tools, which cost money. You know, same thing. You know, I made the video of I hate a damn thief. But anyway, I'm going to get over that. I'm going to go to my shop. I'm going to work on the car today. I noticed the last time I was there, it seems like every time I notice something, I'm so far in that I don't know if I can fix it. But on the quarter fender to trunk drop off piece that I welded in there, managed to twist up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Not twist, you know, as in twist. It moved up like that, and it's not sitting where it needs to now. It's my fault. I should have known better than what I was doing. But I'm going to try to grind that weld off and pull it back down to where it needs to be. Or I'm going to at least look at it and see if I can, and then try to repair what I've messed up. The only reason I figured it out is because when I put my rear part of that quarter patch on there, it didn't really fit on that trunk extension like it was supposed to. So I've got to readjust everything where it does. First off, when I get there, I'm going to do some cleanup, because you know, there's a lot of filings and grindings and all that stuff there in the floor where I've been welding and grinding and welding and grinding. and I won't be videoing that, so you know it's gonna be a minute, and I may not get nothing done. I may go up here and be too cold and not want to do nothing. It's about 50 degrees here today. You know, it is January 20th, Monday, and not really the greatest day. I mean, you know, it's better than it has been in a couple of days, but it's fixing to get really cold, so I figured better get my butt up here today and try to get something done. But I'm here making a left turn, and I'm about 2 blocks from my shop, and then I'll get back on here and we'll see how things go. Like I said, I'm not into this fender that I've been putting on here, this patch panel. Not fitting real well, and it's kind of bumpy and stuff. And I've been looking at these quarter skins that look like if I started from that, I'd have a whole lot better chance of getting it on there nice and not having it all wavy and crap. But anyway, I'm here. I've got to get out of the truck, open the gate, and I've got to get it, you know, I've got to open the door to the shop and everything, and then once I get in there and decide what I'm going to do, I'll come back out and or I'll put the camera up and turn it on and talk to you then. All right, going on here kind of. This right here is where the trunk floor drops off, and I welded it right here, and I started right here and I just started going across, right? And then back here, under here, let's see if I can get it where you can see it, is a piece. This right here is supposed to go all the way down to the bottom of here, okay? And what happened was when I was welding down here, it pulled, let's see if I can get it where, it pulled this up like this as I was welding that way. So yeah, as I was welding that way, it pulled that piece up like that. And I didn't realize it until the other day when I was fitting all this other stuff on. And I figured, well, before I go any further, I'm gonna have to see if I can grind this off. And I figured out why these welds look so crappy is because my welder was set up wrong. So I'm gonna try to grind this off and clean it up, and then put that where it's supposed to be. You know, I'll just have to pull this down a little bit, and then I can put that where it's supposed to be, and go from there. Somewhere up in here, yeah, right in here somewhere. This is actually a butt weld, so from here back, it's kind of a lap weld. So I should be all right. I just got to get that ground out of there and figure out what I'm going to do from there. Because right here, I've got a bunch of material to work with, you know, a couple, well, at least an inch. So anyway, let me get that out of there, and let me get that out of there, or get that off of there, and then we'll take another look at it here in a second. All right. Okay, now I've got all this cut off right here. Okay, and I lowered it, and it ended up lowering, I don't know if you can see that up in there, about 1/4 of an inch. It's in the right place now. Okay, and now I can tack this back in there like it should be, and my patch panel that goes right here, now it fits right. And this piece right here, that goes on the bottom right here, and I'll be cutting it off somewhere in there because my patch panel comes down, you know, right here. And this doesn't really match with this, but the patch panel does. Now, something I learned when I was cutting this out, I have a Craftsman, or a Sears, yeah, Sears Craftsman industrial 4.5 inch grinder with this little cup style thing on it. Okay, do not use, let me see if I can get that in there, these flat cutting wheels. Do not use them. This one requires a cutting wheel like this that's cupped. This one can use the flat one. It is a Black & Decker 4.5 inch grinder. It can use either. It can use the flat or the cupped. But I was cutting with the Craftsman grinder with that flat wheel, and I didn't think anything of it. But the nut, this is the grinder that was on it. You know, it's the right one. Same, no, that's Black & Decker, but it's got the cup on it. But I wasn't thinking, and that nut kept tightening up on this until it torqued it. Well, it came out of there, and it hit my glove. Get it up in the light where you can see it right there. See that little groove right there? Knocked the crap out of it. I thought I broke my knuckle. That's through the glove. So, you know, Black & Decker industrial with that little silver cup looking thing right there on it. Don't use a flat cutting wheel on it. I know you're all laughing at me and saying, well, dummy. But, you know, hey, you gotta learn. Like I said, I've never done stuff like this, but I'm learning. So anyway, it's 4:30. I may have jury duty tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more done. I mean, like I said, this has taken me almost 2 hours to do this. I spent most of the time looking for this grinder after I injured myself, so I would have something to cut it with, and come find out it had one of the cutters on it. So anyway, I went ahead and finished it. It dropped it down about 1/4 inch. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start tacking this back on, you know, a little bit at a time. I'm gonna start putting them Cleco pins in there to hold it together so it doesn't move. And I've got to oh, what am I trying to say? I've got to, you know, make it where it doesn't move so I can weld it up, and it's going to stay where it needs to stay. And then I've got to drill a hole or something down here to weld it up. I may not need to. I may just tack it on the end down there. But now that fits right, and I'm not going to worry about buying another one. You know, eventually I'm going to replace the whole quarter simply because it needs it. I just want to get it fixed and drivable right now, and at least drive it around for a while. And then later on, you know, think about doing something else. But for right now, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make that it for right now. And I'll probably come back in, you know, a week or so. It's been a long time since I've been up here, but the weather is not going to be conducive for me to be up here tomorrow. It's not going to get over 30, and it's already starting to cool off today, and I don't want to start a fire because I'm not going to be here more than a couple of hours. So You know, it's just not worth it. So I'm just gonna take my stuff. I'm gonna gather up my stuff and head for the house. But anyway, let me switch the camera around. I'll be right back. Blinded myself with my work light. But anyway, like I said, I'm done for the night, and I'm done for, I guess, the week. I might, if it's still cool or still warm enough after I get off work, I may come up here, for a little while. But I mean, if it's anything under 40, it's not worth it, because I work a 12-hour shift and I've got jury duty possibly this week. And I don't know, if I'm going to have to take off work to do that, or, if I'm going to be working. So if I'm at work, it's daylight till dark right now. And if it doesn't get, if it's not 50 after I get off, it's not worth me coming up here, because, it's too cold. But, and starting a fire for, 10 minutes just ain't worth it. So, or not 10 minutes, even an hour. I've got a limited supply of wood right now. So, it's not really worth it to light a fire and come up here and just get the shop warmed up when it's time to go. So, if I'm going to be up here all day, which I want it to be this weekend, but I have my grandson, and I'm not going to bring my grandson up here when it's cold, because, I love them to death, but, they don't want to be up here when it's cold, No kid wants to be out in the cold all the time. No kid wants to be told, go stand by the fire. You can't watch me, go stand by the fire. So when I have my kids and it's cold like this, I just don't come up. So I will start coming up here more. I'll probably be up here. See, today's Monday. So I get off next Monday night. So 7 days from now, I'll be up here. Or 8 days from now, I'll be up here. That'll be my night off. And then I have Tuesday and Wednesday, which I can be up here. And I'll be getting ready to go to work on nights. So, I'll be able to stay up here late. Of course, my wife's working days now, so she kind of likes me home at night. So, it's a never-ending battle with life, getting your hobbies. So, I'm not complaining. Just, I got to deal with the home life too. So, anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to let you guys go. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry I'm blinding y'all. I can't find a good spot to stand in here. It's either a light or the sun. This is such a short video today. I didn't use GoPro, so I just used my phone. But anyway, lost my train of thought, brain fart. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up so more people can see it. That's how this works. Share my videos with your friends, and I guess after that we'll see y'all later. All right, bye.